Gina, Anthony, congratulations on the film. Amazing job. And Gina, with you doing this film, it's exploring this role and all these boundaries. It's just, you're killing it as an actress. Amazing job.
Oh.
But I gotta ask, with being with Annihilation last year and this year, are you starting to dive more into this action side? And is Anthony providing any great advice for you?
Oh, he provides nothing but great advice. He's awesome. Anthony's awesome.
Drink a lot of horchata.
He drank a lot of horchata, and he's all big and strong for us. No, you know, literally Anthony contributing his art, his talent, which is like so profound, so incredible. I was such a big fan beforehand. You know, like, you don't know this, but when I saw Hurt Locker and then I went to Sundance in 2011, you were walking right towards me, and I literally almost dropped dead. I was like, there's Anthony Mackie. And I ran up to you and I was like, I think you were the most incredible actor. And you were like, oh, thank you. And then you walked off.
Thank
and
you,
I was
child.
like, yeah, thank you, child. It's pretty much what you were saying to me, because I definitely was like this big, and it was 10 years ago. And yeah, and then I just felt like you like blessed me, and then you walked away, and I was like, okay, all right, that was awesome. I think that went well. So then to now be able to work with him, for him to like definitely contribute his star power to make sure that this project was at its best, you know, and but it's awesome. I love action. I'm an adrenaline junkie. Jane is very, very far from who I really am.
Sure.
So it's like, it's interesting to be introduced as Jane the Virgin and then go into spaces like Annihilation and Miss Bala, because like those are actually much closer to who I am. Actually, they're...
So you...
I mean, maybe not. Just
like,
meaning like...
Continue.
Yeah. Just meaning like, yeah, those are, I just feel like there are spaces that I actually feel much more comfortable in.
Sure.
Right? So like living that. So would I want to go even further into action? Yeah, 100%.
Well, Catherine told me an interesting story about when you guys were shooting at the Bull Ring, about how it was almost like life imitating art. There was like stuff that could have been going on with real cartels and then stuff going on in the film. Can you talk to me about some of that experience and how intense that could have been?
Oh, she was talking about when somebody, like, because there had been an incident when we were shooting at the Bull Ring. You know, crime happens everywhere.
Sure.
Crime happens quite literally everywhere. It is no prominent anywhere. It's prominent everywhere. Mm-hmm. I grew up in the hood in Chicago. I unfortunately had some really sad situations happening growing up where I've lost friends at very young ages due to shootings. So, that wasn't anything that was like, oh, for me it was just like, yeah, I mean, sadly crime happens everywhere.
Right.
Yeah, and we were very protected. I felt very safe in Mexico. I felt very safe the entire time.
Anthony, your character is very intense in this film. Can you talk to me about how, without spoiling anything, how he plays into Gloria's story here?
Well, he's the outside world. I think there's a certain influence that comes in on this woman's normal life that spins it on its axis. And he's the outside world coming in to be a great influence on her life, on her day-to-day being. So I'm the voice of reason, you know, the cloud that comes and just rains on her parade.